are live with Stefs Rock Show. If you are at the office and thinking about what the barrel of the gun tastes like, or you're home and you're thinking about jacking off for the fourth time today, take the noose off your neck and listen to Stefs Rock Show. By the way, it's January 2025. Does anyone not like January? I do not like. Whose favorite month is January? It's freezing. It's cold. I'm already a disliker of wintertime. And there's not a holiday. It's not like, oh, well, there's like a holiday to look forward to. No, it's just long and cold. And my depression is ramped up. Oh, it's on fire. It is killing it right now. But in good news, did you guys hear, that little piece of land in between like the fun Alabama shore and Mexico? It got renamed Gulf of Stefs Rock Show. I just posted it on my Instagram story and my TikTok. And no, really, it's Gulf of America, which I'm all about America. Yeah, let's do it. Let's rename everything with America in it. Like, screw the billions of maps that are already made that are around everywhere. Everything is now going to be America. Like, even every country should be renamed like America 2, America 3, America 4, and they should have our flag. Diversity? What is this? Speaking of TikTok, too, it's back. It left for a little bit, like one of my crazy exes, and then popped back in my life. Which, man, do not, come on. The blocked calls, they gotta stop. I got one of those that they had 2 years. They had 2 years. But no, so I was actually excited. I was on board with Tom Green with TikTok going away because it's just another distraction. It's something that distracts me and I don't need it. I kind of like it. I just joined it, but I'm loving it. I love the trends, like to keep up with like these trend things that are going on. It's kind of exciting. But I heard that if some people took the app off their phone, it's no longer in the app store and you can't get back on it. That's kind of a bummer. And then I guess it could still go away. We're like in limbo. We're waiting to see. It's like that situationship that you're like, I kind of want to bang it. Am I going to get to bang it again? Maybe not. I don't know. By the way, too, speaking of just podcasts and podcasting in general, I have a lot of friends in the industry and I'm not knocking them down. They have all messaged me within the last couple months of starting this. Hey, you need to get a subscription button, messed around with it for a second. Not my jam. I will never, ever charge you to listen to me rant. The $2.99 subscriptions, the $3.99, the having your own separate website, the only sharing a clip, you can find me for free on Spotify and YouTube anytime you want. All of my interviews with the band. The main thing, number one, is I just love the music industry. I love music in the music industry. So any way I can help a band, I can find new music. I can connect an artist or a manager or somebody to a band that I enjoy, or just find out information about a band that I think is very talented. I'm going to have them on my show. And it's going to range from super high up status rock stars to some rock stars I came across that I think are badass. Because guess what? It's my show. It's Steph's World and Steph's Rock Show. So when someone's like, well, how'd you pick? And I don't mean to be a douche lately. I'm super busy. The kids are in competitive basketball and I'm not taking on a lot of new people. I'm not taking on a lot of new bands. So I'm just not even answering back the emails. I'm scheduled out for 3 months and I'm happy about that. One I cannot wait to schedule is Evil Jared from Bloodhound Gang. We've been talking. Chevelle's music got pushed back. Bloodhound Gang possible music's pushed back. So everything kind of just waiting for those new music to come out because I really, really want to talk to Jared from Bloodhound Gang. I've been a super fan and I've never got to interview him or talk to him. But yeah, back to this. So like I wouldn't charge because I love the music industry, number one. Number two, this is not my primary income. My income has been with real estate and wine and bar industry. So I don't want to make money off of this. It's for my mental health too. I absolutely miss talking to you guys. I love being in the music industry, even if it's just a little fun podcast. So I will never charge you. It's just not, it's not in the works. But also think about it. If you can get Joe Rogan and Tim Dillon for free that are far more advanced podcasters, why would you want to come pay for me? hats off to all the local people. I know it's been rough. Like Odyssey has let go in Northern California of a lot of high quality DJs that I enjoy lately. So I understand wanting to still make money off of it, but I don't think a lot of people understand the industry and how it's saturated and there's so many of us out there. So if you're charging, it's less likely someone's really going to listen to you because we still have it for free on the radio and off the radio now. Speaking of which, though, too, I love Dog and Joe. Absolutely dig them from 98 Rock and from 93.7 The River. And they just started their own podcast, and it's really entertaining. It's fun. I love Arnie from Arnie and Dawn. And Arnie has his own show. I think his is free, though, last time I checked, but you can, donate and stuff. I love the Mikey podcast. There's a lot of local people that I absolutely love that if you want a more detailed daily news podcast, you should check them out. And I'm more when I want to do my little news podcast again, I will, but mainly it's about the interview projects and about the music industry in general, about what's going on. Speaking of what, so you guys can tease me. I tried to date a virgin. Really thought I've dated it all, like women to men to everything. I was like, no, like this virgin thing's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a lesson for me in patience. Maybe it's a blurred line and the virginity won't stay till no, it's not. That's not the situation. Um, I lasted a couple months though. Proud of myself for lasting that far. But homegirl, homegirl, physical touch is her love language, aka I'm talking about me in third party. Like I just, no, I can't. But dude, you guys, back in the streets, and I don't go out a lot. First of all, I really don't. Like, if you see me out, the band has DM'd me to either interview them, hey, I'm on the list, or hey, host the show. Like, I hosted this show on Thursday at Goldfield. So much fun. Love Head PE, Samora, all those bands are incredible. But if you don't contact me to host your show or come out to your show, I'm not going out. I've reached this age and stage where I love staying in a bottle of wine, my cat and dog, maybe a crime documentary, a reality show binge. I really like it. Like, it's going to have to be some really hot guy between the ages of 23 and 28 to put me on his list to get me to put on real pants and get to the show. Or I'm like, I got a nice leather recliner and I might even fall asleep on it early in the night, then wake up, move upstairs to my bed. It's Friday nights can get a little wild over here. What else was I gonna tell? Oh, Barron Trump. Barron Trump, I think, is the most eligible bachelor. He's like, you know how William was in England back in the day before he married Kate? I think Barron Trump in America, if you could go after a successful guy that's in college, that's well connected. I mean, he's like 7'8" too. Jeez. I don't like him that tall because, when you're together, you're banging a belly button. And I don't want to like, make out with just your boobs. So, but I mean, he's eligible. He's the go-to guy if you're a wealthy, young, hot chick in America. Go for it, to my girls in their prime. Oh, getting older and you used to have a little bit of hot privilege back in the day sucks. I think I read an article on the New York Times that was like, it's actually easier to age if you were always ugly. And I get that, I'm not saying I'm really hot. I'm saying I was like a nice, 6.5 in LA. And my personality was meh, it's okay. So you could just walk right in. You don't stand in lines. You don't pay for anything. And then when you're really old, you're like, oh, that's gone. That's gone. Things are sagging. I'm going to have to pay for things and have like a personality. Oh, aging, it sucks. I saw Marilyn Manson was on Incarceration, another one of DWP's festivals, which I love them. Our local one is Aftershock, which I cannot wait for that announcement. But I saw that Marilyn Manson is back on the lineup with DWP, and I'm really excited about that because I think he's been falsely accused of things and taken off lineups in the past for not a lot of good reason. So him and Johnny Depp, relationships go south and they're messy and they really shouldn't be in the public eye like that. So I have fingers crossed that Marilyn Manson is back on Aftershock because I get emotional when I see Manson. He got me through the start of my parents' divorce fight with Mechanical Animals, so that album hits hard. So I really, and I can't wait for the lineup of Aftershock. I'll definitely be posting it here. I'll be talking about it. Hopefully, I will be backstage at Aftershock again, October. It's October 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th this year. You can get your tickets for just $1 down right now. Dorothy and Slash got together. Love it. Love, like, my girl Dorothy. I met her in Hollywood in 2009. We were babies. I just think that's so funny. It was like Cara Marie and Dorothy and I were working in an industry. Well, I won't say it, but we were cute. We were young and we were working in a similar industry. And now, like, we all three have like branched off and done something else out of that industry. And I love those girls. The Cara Marie and Dorothy are really, really nice, really down ass girls. Um, oh, I wrote down, I wish I got, I was gonna do a bit about that. I wish I got generational mental health instead of wealth. Got a couple dollars thrown at me to start investing for my grandfather. Thank you. Rest in peace. But definitely in my family, we don't have mental health as something that gets passed down. I'm going to have Jack Freitas on soon. He is a folk performer. He rocks. Oh, Love on the Spectrum season 3. You guys know I'm a huge fan of that. Comes back really soon this spring. So stay tuned for that. I've had James, Tanner, and Connor by. I love No Filter, obviously, because I don't really have a filter. So the fact that a lot of people on the show don't have a filter, I think it's really cute. Oh yeah, dick manager. That was the last thing. I don't even want to talk about it, but don't be a dick in general. If you connect with someone and meet someone, I think this is why I started in 2004, even at college at KPAC Radio at University of the Pacific. The little connections I've made, I have fostered and I've held on to. And if I say, hey, I'm going to get you a bunch of bands, help me with someone, make sure you follow through with what you say and don't be rude to people. And understand there's two sides to every story. And if someone's cheating and being a douchebag, don't get mad at the messenger. Probably talk to the people that are cheating. And hey, it happens all the time. Rock stars cheat. That's what they do. And I have been guilty of, not being faithful, but then I leave right away. I don't linger. I would hate someone that like stayed with their partner after cheating. I know if I'm going to cheat and it's getting there, I'm like, I gotta get out. This is not for me. But anyways, happy Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday, Junior Friday, whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited for this weekend. I might head into SAC rehearsal. We'll see and check out some bands and stuff. We've got, Scotty Austin of Saving Abel. I'm so addicted to coming by on Sunday. We've got Scarlet Rain on Saturday. So stay tuned. Stay up with Steph's Rock Show. Everybody stay safe and make good choices. Love you guys.